What's up, guys? It's Brad at Yamaha Marine Center, 1515 Wells Road, Orange Park, Florida, where we always are, way too much. Anyway, brand new. I was on vacation last week, so I'm slacking, but we finally got our first Sport 268 in. I'm pretty excited about it because this could be my next personal boat. Not that it's affordable, but, you know, aspirational goals and all that stuff. But this is the replacement for the C260. Pretty much, to my knowledge, the same running surface that's been out on the DC 266 since they went to a twin-only setup. So we'll take a look at the dead rise and the transom when we head back there, because it stays a lot steeper. With traditional Pursuit fashion, it's still a very steep entry up front. All these boats, Pursuit calls it mission capable, are designed to be offshore boats. So not a ton of flare on them. Not like any of the Carolina boats, but still enough to keep you dry. It's mostly this reverse chine here that runs the entire length, entire length of the boat. Really helps shed water, and then with these giant lifting strakes, it helps get the hull out of the water pretty quick. Some cool features I do like is even on the smaller boats, they're using, god dang truck, they're using these Lumar through stem winches, windlasses. So as it comes out, it'll articulate down before it actually drops out of the pocket, so you don't have to have that big stainless bash plate on the front here. I mean, you can probably still hit the boat, so just be careful. But overall, boat is 27 feet 4 inches, beam is 8'9", so it's pretty substantial. 139 gallons of fuel, which pay attention to EPA ratings these days. 10% is unusable, so it pushes us down into the 120 something range. But all the Pursuit boats, again, offshore capable, mission capable, whatever you want to call it, they are made to have a range as close to 300 miles as possible. This is a very well engineered product. It's not just a slap fiberglass and resin in a mold and pop something out. So very well thought out product. Freshwater tank, 20 gallons, and then it has a 6-gallon holding tank on it. And like I said, the best part about the boat now is a 21-degree dead rise. So ride quality should be a lot better than the older C260, DC265. If it runs anything like the DC266, which is a newer generation dual console, it will be a great running boat. We did the Yamaha 200 XCAs with the new DEC Yamaha controls. We'll show you that up front. Lenco trim tabs back here, electric actuators, nice big tabs. Should get some pretty good leverage out of those. Integrated Garlic ladder, should be 3 steps on both sides, telescoping, and then those steps pop out. Still has a Euro style transom on it, so you can actually access both sides of the engines here. If you ever foul a prop or something, you can actually trim the engine out of the water and kind of get to the prop to do some work on it. And then for diving too, I mean, these platforms are pretty large. That Garlic ladder is pretty easy to get up on. So really is a good all-around family boat, fishing boat. Enough fishability, a little bit more fishability built into these sport series now. Even though they're not calling them center consoles anymore, they call them sports, but they still do a lot of fishing. Great cruising. Fit and finish on this boat is phenomenal. See up on the hard top, I think we have stainless antennas on everything now. Everything comes with an American flag. We got rod holders everywhere, cup holders. Very useful boat. And then the new tackle center is actually one of the more impressive features of the boat. If they would have had this on the C260, it probably would have been a better seller for us. But little cutting board here, tool storage, little hook holders, big cup holders, so they'll put the Yeti tumblers in there, and then more rod holders back here. Little bit of storage, drawer, bigger storage bin in here, and then again, typical Pursuit fashion, very thick lids, all resin transfer molded, and then they actually even finish these edges, so they take the time so you don't see any raw fiberglass or resin in there. But these big hatches, no creaking, no cracking, stand in the middle of them, don't feel any flexing, and then nice clean bilge management. Batteries, macerator pump for your fish boxes with shut-off valves, through holes. Another cool thing, you know, Pursuit building, it's like a big boat company that just happens to build smaller boats, so they do neat stuff like all this electrical bonding on the through holes. See the little green wires that go straight into the ground strap of the boat. And even on these small boats, they build all their harnesses in-house, so everything is endless strand, home runs, self-extinguishing wire harnesses. Jump seat pops up, backrest pops up, and then folds out of the way when you're fishing, so you can still use it as a bolster. Combing pads, all the places you'd be fishing. Macerated fish boxes. Like I said, these fish boxes are a little disappointing. They're not deep, but they're long, so they kind of go up under the deck there. But again, being an offshore boat, you know, it has a lot of structure to it, so I guess really the idea is they don't want to sacrifice structure and ride quality just to put a fish box in there. But we have boxes up front too. These are LED lights all the way around. I think we did mid-level lighting on this one too. Yep, you can see it up front. We'll walk by it with that little dot right there. Boop, boop. That is blue LED. Door, got a freshwater shower, raw water wash down, separate pumps of course, and then our Mdp panel is right over here. So all your switches, breakers, voltmeters, all that good stuff. It's right there. And then all your systems fire up by these switches: electronics, main helm, stereo, head macerator, and then all your breakers, and then the windlass breakers right there as well. But helm seat, fold down bolsters, as you can see over there, armrests, and then fold them up to get them out of the way to be standing. This is the standard electronics package. It's a single 8612 in the dash. Plenty of room to add another one. We probably just have to do something with this acrylic aluminum panel. This is the upgraded helm, so it has the integrated glass into it, and you see how nice the pipework integrates into the console as well. So again, very well engineered product. Keeps all the pipework out of the aisleway so they can make a bigger console and you can still kind of walk by people on either side. And then this is all the new Yamaha stuff. Digital electronic control, and then actually it's a 6x8 gauge, so they've been having that one for a while. JL Audio MM100, pretty high-end stuff. Got these switches, regular old switches, backlit switches, hydraulic tilt steering. Going forward from this boat, anything we're receiving from this time out is going to get the digital electronic steering as well, so that'll make it easier to upgrade to autopilot. And Helm Master total boat control, Garmin VHF 315 with remote mic, and then walking around this nice wide walkway. Another thing I like to point out, because I have kids, how tall the gunnels are on this boat. When you're walking around, you feel like you're really inside the boat instead of kind of standing on a boat. So if the conditions do get a little snotty, you don't feel bad about having kids running around. Insulated forward box, nice big box. Everything drains overboard. We don't drain into the bilge on these boats. We did do the cushions with the plug-in backrests. They plug in right there, so they can actually rotate out of the way and then rotate as a backrest when you're using them. And there's those blue LED lights I was telling you about. Give the boat a nice ambiance. Windlass Locker, good stainless steel Lumar anchor, and we got a little remote right here to plug in your windlass controller so you can run it from the dash or up front. Nice, big, strong cleats. Can take a 1/2 inch, maybe a 5/8 rope if you wanted to, get out of the way for fishing. And then looking back here, more floor storage into your freshwater tank. Overboard discharge, deck drains. See, still electrically bonded everywhere. That way if somebody is leaking voltage next to you in a slip, if you're in the islands or something, it pulls that electricity right into the boat without corroding the through holes. So less of a chance of you popping a leak. And then coming into the head compartment is the manual flush toilet. Little freshwater sink, but a lot of space. I mean, I'm not a big dude, but I can definitely stand up in here no problem once I'm down in there. So, I don't know, I'm 5'7". I'm standing up fine in here. But anyway, it's a nice boat. That's all I'm getting at. I think we're gonna have some fun on it. Macerated. Oh yeah. But if you have any questions on this boat, or anything else on the lot, feel free to call Brad or Barton, 904-644-7631. Or you can always get us on the website at YamahaMarineJax.com. Oh yeah, speakers up front, windshield washer with a freshwater sprayer. Cool boat. Buy it. Gotta love it.